There's a lot of memes out there.
Yeah, like the digital version doesn't look that bad,
Yeah, but
but like the disc version.
I mean, you still need a disc just in case.
Well, I mean, yeah, like we don't use disc for our PCs anymore, and
Yeah,
so
it's true.
you're supposed to pull all this stuff off the like new age SSD that they're making anyway. So, like,
Yeah.
what do you need the disc for?
Well, I believe it depends. Steam, at least, like if you buy the game and if it's like taken off of Steam, you can still play it.
I
But
didn't think of
like
that.
for instance, Xbox Live Arcade, it's gone.
Oh,
Right?
really?
That doesn't exist anymore, right?
Hmm.
So like for instance, there was like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or like certain racing games and arcade games like Afterburner for like F14s or like other games for their Ferraris and stuff like that. They
Yeah.
lost their license for it, so they can't put it on Xbox Live Arcade anymore. And you basically lose those games forever. Like you can't buy them again.
Oh,
So
I see.
unless you still own them, if you bought it beforehand, you can still play them. But yeah,
Right.
or
And
like,
then yeah, if you upgrade, you can't download them again.
mhm.
Probably not. At least, like, who knows if they block that or not?
And like how people still have PT on their PS4s.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, like, couldn't they just disable it digitally? Because either way, you're using the disk to download all the contents of the disk and like decompress it onto your SSD. But then you still have to update it with whatever the day one patch is. So they could just brick it, essentially.
They could, but you technically still own the game, so I don't, or else that would
Mm.
cause like some sort of class action lawsuit of some sort.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. But like,
Yeah.
if they started doing that with digital games and it was mostly digital for everybody, you think that would end up being a huge thing, like a huge deal as well too. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting though. Like, I'm kind of torn because, like, on the one hand, I still use my PS4 to like watch like DVDs and stuff that I have.
Yeah.
So I want the disc version, but like, do I really need it? I don't. Like, I'd rather get the one that looks a little better and looks a little nicer.
I mean, some of those DVDs can be collectible.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like the old VHS tapes of Star Wars before
Oh
they
yeah.
upgraded or updated the visuals.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So yeah, sometimes having physical copies can be kind of good. It's kind of like a backup just in case, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any
Yeah.
games that you were interested in?
I was interested in the new Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
That definitely piqued my interest. I've been waiting so freaking long for a new one. Cause like they had there was like the last actual game I think was like in the PS3 era.
Was
And
it?
then the next one after that was well, like the next actual one that they can like continue the story. And then they had one after that which was like it was like a 4-player co-op game, but it kind of sucked. So I
Yeah.
didn't really count that as like a sequel because it sucked really bad. And
Was
then yeah, I don't know. I
what?
think then they remade
Yeah, there was that
the first one.
2016 one.
Yeah, but that was the remake of the first game because they were also doing the movie, so they released those two side by side. But there wasn't like a continuation of the story,
I
from what I
see.
believe. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see. Let's look them up. Let's look up the games. See which one was the last real one. 2013 was the last actual game, and then yeah,
2015?
2013, and then 2016 they released that one that also released with the movie. But 2013, it was like a $30 game, and it was super short.
That's when they also announced the movie.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. But yeah, that one was on the PS3.
Okay. Yeah. The new Ratchet and Clank basically shows off what their SSD is capable of.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, I wonder how well that's gonna work. It
Mhm.
looks like it works pretty good, like from the different like gameplay demos that they've shown. But who knows if that's like
Final.
final?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be interesting to see.
Mhm. There's a few interesting things that they showed off, but like it was all right overall.
Yeah, like it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like whoa, holy shit.
Yeah. Happens that Spider-Man game with Miles Morales is supposedly an expansion.
Oh, interesting. Well, I thought it was still like it's like own standalone game, but it's
Yeah.
not like a whatchamacallit, a sequel. It's like it's like a diverted story,
Yeah, a side
essentially.
story, a spin-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a smart move.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested because, yeah, you do like technically. Well, you technically play as Miles, don't you? In
Yeah.
the first one that they made.
A bit. You
So
play like his human self.
yeah, you don't really play as him, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's still cool though because it's like holy shit, like.
yeah, they're bringing in sort of like that Spider-Verse Miles
Hmm.
Morales.
Yeah, I guess yeah. I don't know. I'm interested. It looks good. The first one was so good, so or the last one that they did was so good.
Hmm. Definitely like it's like a opinion, I guess, but I
Mhm.
think the game is better than the movies.
Yeah, I think so too. I enjoyed the game a lot more than the movies.
Yeah. It's just I don't know, it's just how Spider-Man acts, I guess, or whatever. It's like not as I don't know, you don't put Peter in the same sort of shoes as the video game does. Like they wanted to like sort of make it more like relatable.
Yeah, that's what it seemed.
Yeah, and then he has to make like all these superhero decisions and stuff like that.
Exactly. It's like he's like actually like a kid that was just thrown into it and not like him being built up
Yeah,
to
and
be
he's
Spider-Man.
but now he's like an adult, so he has to like think things through properly instead of just like thinking with his feelings.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it is interesting.
I like how Doc Ock is kind of like Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. Like
Mhm.
he was a good guy, then
Yeah, that was a good like little arc. Like I expected it, but I was like this is kind of cool like the way they did this story compared to the way they did the other ones.
mhm, yeah. But yeah, there's a few interesting titles like Canna, sort of like Pikmin,
Oh
I guess.
yeah. Hold on. I have to see. I had a whole bunch of videos saved that I was gonna watch, but they're all gone now. I might watch later list, so I have to look back and see what I was interested in before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple cool, like interesting little like
Indie games. Yeah.
yeah. I'm surprised that they had another Sackboy. Like what was that one called originally? That wasn't Sackboy, was it? It was
Little Big Planet.
yeah, Little Big Planet. It's weird that it's called Sackboy now and not Little Big Planet.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a different style of platforming.
Yeah, I think it's a little different. Like it, from what I remember from the trailer, it didn't look like it was like the 2D style. It looked like it was more of like a 3D, like you move around,
Yeah.
like a 3D world, not like a 2D, 3D world.
Hmm. It's
But
like
it could just be the angle that they're doing
yeah,
it
it's
at.
more like a Diablo sort of angle.
Yeah.
Oh right, Ghostwire was interesting. Kind of
Yeah, that one was kind of interesting.
it reminds me more of like BioShock. It's not like there's the horror elements, but it's like the spooky elements you get from like original BioShock, I think.
Mm.
Then you get that first person mode.
Oh yeah.
Then you
Oh,
have
okay,
like
I was thinking of something different. Yeah, this is cool.
hand magic as well. So
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting actually. It could be cool. Hopefully it's good.
Mhm. People weren't expecting it to be first person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's made by a guy in Japan who usually does like horror stuff, and they're all usually like third person.
Hmm.
Like he was known to be part of like the Resident Evil team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I think his last one was either maybe Resident Evil 5.
Hmm.
So then people thought it was going to be like a third person of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's kind of cool. He's just doing something a little different.
Mhm.
This one looks cool, the Kenna.
Mhm. It reminds me of like claymation stuff a bit.
Yeah. Or like, what was that Xbox game where you could like create games and create worlds and stuff?
Dream? No, not dreams.
It was way before Dreams, but it was like you could like,
Spore.
yeah, I can't remember. Oh shit, what was that called again? But you could like, it has like that same sort of art style where like, yeah, you could like build like worlds and stuff, but then you could also do like the back end. It
Oh
was
yeah,
almost like it was almost like Dreams, but it wasn't as extensive as Dreams.
yeah. I remember that. I remember that. I don't even
Yeah,
remember what it's called. I might have been a rare game, maybe,
I think so. Yeah.
because they showed off that squirrel guy.
If I see the name, I'll know what it is. I just.
There was quite a few projects,
Mhm.
like the Square Enix one. It's like, oh, well, that's gonna come out like never or like way later.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of disappointing. It's a little It's like getting the rug thrown out from underneath you when you see it. Like, oh, project this, project that, and you're like, well, yeah,
Yeah,
Project Athia. Yeah, that one.
yeah. And there was like another project that's coming out in like 22.
Yeah.
Pragmata. Yeah, it looks like a Kojima game. That's like made
Mm,
by Capcom.
which one is that again? Is that the one where she like lands on a planet? Oh yeah, yeah. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it? Oh no,
Robot Girl.
wasn't that the Kojima game that he teased like a
No, no, no,
long
no.
time ago before Death Stranding, where it had like those weird like space knights?
No. That was just like teasing his logo.
Oh, okay,
His
because don't these look pretty similar?
Yeah, that's why people were like, "Is this Kojima game?" But no, it's from Capcom.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks interesting, but like who knows really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that helmet looks pretty similar. It looks so close. And then Godfall. Ooh, interesting.
too interesting. But the frame rates are so bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like running about 45 or less frames from time to
Ooh,
time.
yeah. It looks kind of gross.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not good.
they
Did
even
they show the trailer for the PC
yeah,
just
it's
recently?
just as bad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You
I
could
was gonna
definitely
try
see
and
more.
compare.
Yeah, it's not optimized yet. Hopefully, it'll be
Hmm.
optimized by the end of like when the launch starts.
Yeah.
Crazy that'll be at during like winter,
Mm-hmm.
December.
Yeah. Well, like, I don't think a lot of games had like release dates, did they? Like, I know Ratchet and Clank didn't.
It might be a launch title or it might be like within the release window, but
Yeah.
see,
Is the new Spider-Man? I don't remember
yeah,
seeing that.
Spider Man's gonna be 2020, like
Oh,
December.
okay. Oh yeah, holiday 2020. There it is. Well, that's good at least. Like, hopefully they have a few, like most of the games they've shown off, because that's always pretty disappointing when you buy a new console and you're like,
Prob,
well,
yeah. There's like
I
no
guess I gotta
games.
wait.
Just wait. Yep.
Yeah,
Demon Souls probably
yeah,
might be
that
a
looked
launch trailer.
interesting. That's a remake, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remake by Blue Point.
Okay, I
Blue
don't think I've heard of them.
Blue Point did the remake for Shadows of Colossus
Oh, okay.
PS4.
So it
So
shouldn't be too bad.
yeah, people are like, "Oh, this is a legit, really good remake," and they redid the controls from the old PS2 days, so it's not as like weird
Oh, that's good.
because everything was inverted. Like The looking
Yeah.
from left to right was inverted, up and down was also inverted. Like,
Yeah. Oh man, that would be really weird. That'd be really jarring now
yeah.
because not a lot of people play like that anymore.
Mhm.
Oh, Deathloop. Didn't they show this off like 2 years ago?
Yeah, they only showed off like a CG trailer, but this has more like in-game looking stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, it's done by the Dishonored guys, so it's should be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, that's gonna be interesting actually. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I still don't know what version gonna get. I'll get the disc or the discless.
I think I'll probably still get the disc just because like you could buy secondhand
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
GG and stuff like that.
Like the one thing I'm curious, like I've kind of like seen pictures and stuff of like the consoles on its side.
Yeah.
But it's weird that it like you need a stand
Yeah,
to put it on its side.
pretty sure it's the same stand that you have to put it up vertically. Like
Yeah,
they
I
show
think
off.
you're right. But I'm just curious how that works or how that side panel looks like because when you look at like the front profile view, you see like the stand kind of like the PS5 like fits inside of the stand. So like how does that work? Do you like flip it over?
I think it's a different stand that you I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they needed to go back to the drawing board. Like if you need a stand to put it in both positions, that's not good. You didn't do your homework. You didn't do your due diligence.
Yeah, do you have a water bottle?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was talking while I was drinking.
Yeah. Resident Evil 8 was kind of a surprise
Mm,
because they like a lot of the stuff you see is like expected or if you've seen it before, so it's like it's not really surprising to a lot of people.
yeah.
Like it's still a solid, like good show.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I've never really played any of them, so but this looks kind of cool. Definitely a little spooky.
Horizon 2.
Yeah. Did you ever play the first one?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
People say it's good. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah.
I don't know. I just wasn't like I wasn't interested in it, so I didn't really like pick it up.
Yeah.
Who knows? This could be interesting though. It could be cool.
But Robo Dinosaurs. But I mean you get to play it on PC in the future if you
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, if I'm interested, I might pick it up, but
Mhm.
I don't know. It wasn't something that like really like grabbed my attention. Like it looks cool, but I don't know. The story didn't really like
But
grasp me enough for me to buy it.
you have future technology as cavemen though.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think I got burnt out of like huge like single player games like that. Unless it really like pulls me in, I'm not like that interested.
I see.
So yeah, I don't know.
There was the PC Gamer Show.
Yeah, I'm still kind of looking through other stuff. I haven't seen a lot of what was in that.
Let's see, Persona 4 was technically a big surprise if it wasn't leaked,
Oh yeah.
because people were like, "Whoa, we didn't expect Atlas to put a Persona game on PC because they were always
Mhm.
on PlayStation."
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, like you could only play that version of the game, Persona 4 Golden, on the PS Vita. So it was like either get a Vita and buy the game, or whatever, or
Oh wow.
yeah, or wait for an emulator in the future or whatever, or
Yeah.
play like the original version on the PS2. But yeah,
Oh jeez.
but it's not the definitive edition like the PS Vita version is. So yeah,
Yeah.
the guy who made DayZ is making a new survival game.
Oh great.
It
Which one was that?
it's Icarus.
Oh, yeah, that one. I don't know. It doesn't look great. Like it kind of. I don't know. There's something about it where it's just kind of like, yeah, well, like, what's the difference between this and every other survival game that's on the Steam Marketplace right now? Like, there's nothing different. Like, okay, so like you go in this world, you have to create shelter, but then I guess like you have to go back to your spaceship to
Yeah,
replenish your oxygen and stuff.
I guess. Yeah.
Like, that's really the only thing that kind of like makes it different.
Hmm.
So I don't know, unless you can like go around and pick your own world and then do all this, and I don't know. I need to see more before I get interested.
Yeah. There's Elite Dangerous Odyssey.
Oh yeah, I heard about that a while ago.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to, be a competitor to that other space game, Star
Yeah.
Citizen. That's basically got funded like $300 million at this point.
Yeah.
So it's more expensive than GTA 5 or
Uh-huh.
Red Dead.
Ooh, yeah. And then also GTA 5.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh yeah, the
I
very
can't believe
beginning of
that.
the show. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, wait, what? Oh, it's
Yeah, that one.
free. Okay, I guess. Hey,
I
Mark.
didn't know it was free. I kind of saw him like, of course, it's the new Skyrim. They're gonna put it on everything.
Yeah, it's free for PSN members who get the PS5 early.
Oh, I
Whatever.
see, I see. Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be funny to just see Elite Dangerous Odyssey just be a better game, but also like potentially be a better game, and also like release earlier than Star Citizen.
Oh man, that would crush so many people's souls, I think. So many people have so much invested in that emotionally and just everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would do.
What other interesting games? You seen Ghost Runner, like the newer trailer for it?
Um, Maybe not the newer trailer. Let's see. I was watching part of it today, I think. Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
But yeah, Austin, do you like Doom enough to play another Doom-like game, but with playing with the beat?
Oh, maybe. What is it? The Metal Hellsinger?
Yeah,
So is it just based off of like points? So like if you do it closer to the beat, you get more points for killing something?
probably. Plus, I think you also do more damage, maybe.
Ah, okay. Interesting.